Hello, channel. My name is Steven, aka Storm, and we are going to be playing some Skyrim survival mode. I'm going to need to adjust the sound. I'm pretty sure I think it's too loud for my voice, which I believe may have been my problem this whole entire time. Hold on just a second. We're getting things set up here. I honestly don't know if anyone's going to join, but we can definitely try. Alright, well, let's dive in and see if someone joins us. As the title suggested, this is going to be a play of the Creation Club's survival mode, which nowhere near as brutal as Fallout 4 survival mode. It's a little tough to manage, but I think we're going to do fine. We're going to get ourselves some fur armor to keep warm when we have to go into the cold areas. Gotta keep ourselves fed, but really, truthfully, food is not a huge issue. You can go to any inn and you can purchase a good amount of food just to keep with you, and food kills quite a bit, especially cooked food. Cooked roast beef, cooked chicken kills quite a bit of hunger, so you can take one and probably put yourself to well fed as long as you don't let yourself go too long without eating. But that's Game Studios presents. Elder Scrolls V. Quest journal has lists your quests and objectives. Select a quest and press X to make it. Alright, so I've got some Creation Club content, so I'm pretty sure that's what's going on here. What's going on? Oh, hold on. I can't change my settings just yet. Because there's a bug if you change your settings and there's a quick save prior to the dragon showing up, that the dragon will never land and you'll have to restart your character, which really sucks, so we'll see what happens.
Hey, you. You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us, and that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they've captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure. Mara, Debella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Honestly, dude, I don't like your chances.
Look at him. General Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like the Dalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this. This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in.
I mean, she probably won't be doing
When I
it for
was
long.
a boy, imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Who are they, Daddy? Where are they going?
You need to go inside with the car.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Whoa!
Yes, Papa.
Get these prisoners out of the carts. Move it!
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line. Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait! We're not rebels!
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them! We weren't with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No! I'm not a rebel! You can't do this!
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me!
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward. Who are you?
So we're going to need a very special build for this playthrough. Normally, I would be playing as a Breton for that sweet, sweet magic resistance. But this is going to be a highly unusual playthrough. Since we're going to be doing it on survival mode, things are going to be more difficult. We're going to want to go for... do we want to do a Khajiit? No. Honestly, I really think the Breton might still be the way I go. That magic resistance is really nice to resist spells. I mean, they don't get any special benefits like the Argonian and the Khajiit do, where they can eat raw food, but honestly, raw food doesn't do very much for your hunger, and cooked food is going to be much better. So I think I always go for the Breton, though. I play a Dark Elf occasionally. Don't really like the High Elf. Imperial's not great, to be honest. The Nord is alright, not really my favorite. Orc, not really a fan of the orcs, to be honest. Redguard is just disappointing in this game. The Wood Elf, I don't think I've ever actually played a Wood Elf. Huh. You know what? C'est la vie. Seize the day. Let's look at the presets. And of course we're going to go for a female. I wonder. I mean, there's no purple hair, but... what's the darkest we can make your skin tone? Can we get that pale or that dark? You know what? I know what we're going to do. We're going to do a dark elf. I said, I've played the Dark Elf Fleet House. We're gonna do a Wood Elf. So this will be our preset. Kind of want, there we go, that'll work. And then push weight down. I don't know why weight is important. Honestly, I don't want to mess with your face too much. Yeah, you know, we're just gonna go for the, maybe we'll do the eye color. Yeah, I like that. That's a nice piercing color. I want to go for something long and flowing. I like that. Okay, and for color, we're going to go for black. Alright, and we're going to name her Kismel. If any of you are familiar with Sword Art Online out there, Kismel is the name of the Dark Elf companion of Kirito and Asuna. Although, because her skin is brown and not really black, she's more of a Wood Elf than a Dark Elf, so I never really understood that part. So yeah, Kismel will be the name of our character for this gameplay.
Not many Wood Elves would choose to come alone to Skyrim. Captain, what should we do? She's not on the list.
Forget the list. She goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure he remains returned to Valenwood. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon you.
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over.
Learn our as you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
I really think they should have executed first. I mean, I understand why they didn't, because they wanted him to suffer watching his men die, but at the same time, they would have ended the war if they just cut his head off.
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Over there.
Next, the Wood Elf.
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
What, are you gonna kill me if I come up here too fast? Yeah. Pretty sure you're planning to cut my head off anyways.
Oblivion is that?
Sentries. What do you see?
Up in the clouds. Dragon! I guess I owe you a thanks. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to know your name yet. Sorry, my bad. Mysterious dragon whom I do not know the name of, I've never seen before. Yes, totally. I have no idea who you are.
Jarl Ulfric, what is that thing? Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
We need to move, now! Up through the tower. Let's go!
Okay, first things first, I need to play with the options a little bit. Now, I can't actually toggle survival mode yet. Master difficulty. Yeah, we'll keep it on Master. Yeah. Okay, display's good. Audio, we're gonna turn the music down quite a bit. Effects down a little bit, footsteps down a little, turn voice down. That should help. Okay, if anyone joins the stream, let me know if the music's playing over my voice or not.
With me, up the tower. We just need to...
Yeah, I have been incinerated by his fire breath before. It is possible just to completely get obliterated right here.
See the inn on the other side? Jump through the roof and keep going. Go! We'll follow when we can.
Okay.
Hammond, you need to get over here! Now! That boy, you're doing great.
Oh, is it dragon?
God! Everyone get back! Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense. God's guide. Stay close to the wall! Quickly, follow me!
Yeah, I know. Boy, oh, man, that hurts.
It's you and me, prisoner. Stay close.
I am.
Rayloff, you damn traitor! Out of my way!
We're escaping, Hammer. You're not stopping us this time.
Fine. I hope that dragon takes you all to Sovereign.
You, come on! Into the keep!
With me, prisoner. Let's go!
I always side with Hadvar. Just because usually my characters really have no reason to side with the Stormcloaks. Honestly, I mean, I can see some people's point of view. Empire tried to cut my head off, so I'm going to take the Empire down a peg. But honestly, it was a mistake, and the Empire is technically your character. Your character is technically a citizen of the Empire, so siding against the Empire doesn't honestly make sense unless you're playing as a Nord who's loyal to the Brotherhood. Because what are you getting out of Skyrim being free?
Plenty of gear to choose from. I'm going to see if I can find something for these burns.
I mean, yeah, you're making Skyrim your home, but is really sticking it to the Empire as important as, you know, the unity of the Empire and, you know, the fact that if Skyrim is going to suffer if it's separate. Because honestly, it doesn't really make sense to isolate yourself like that. Okay. We're going to equip the items that we have. We're going to put on one of these swords. We're going to favorite these to make them easier to put on and off. Now, since I'm really new to the, what else, I'm going to take a moment to familiarize myself with their sheet. So, 15 restoration, 15 alteration. Okay, this is all standard stuff. One-handed at 15. Archery at 25 is awesome. Light armor at 20. Sneak at 20. Lockpick at 20. Pickpocket at 20. Alchemy at 20. Ooh, this is going to be an interesting character. I'm going to be able to get some very good abilities, because I intend to use light armor for the entire game. We're probably going to use archery, and maybe sneak archery, to be honest. one-handed's definitely going to be a staple, I'm pretty sure, so.
That thing is still out there.
Just because I like one-handed weapons. And two-handed weapons are good, and I actually played them my first few times, and they're really powerful for ending opponents, but it's not really too beneficial. Let me put my command animal on my hotbar. The odds of me using it are probably pretty slim, especially in this place, but still.
Hear that? Stormcloaks. Maybe we can reason with them.
Hello!
No more.
Let me see if I can get that.
Okay, now I have to be careful what I take with me, because the moment I turn this over to survival mode, my carry capacity is going to go completely down the drain. So, because just like in Fallout 4, I should probably talk about survival mode for a bit. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the survival mode from the Creation Club, because you just boycott the Creation Club or you just don't play it, the survival mode for Skyrim is very vast. It's similar and different to the survival mode for Fallout 4. And honestly, I think the survival mode for Fallout 4 is a lot more enjoyable because of some of its nature. I think I understand why they didn't do it for Skyrim, just because there's no settlements and the the saving only on sleeping thing would have been really hard to manage in this kind of game. But, so, some of the differences are, you can still quick save and normal save the game without needing a bed. You don't have to drink water. That's because you never really had drinks other than ales in Skyrim anyways. I mean, they could have added water for the survival mode, but they chose not to. So, I'm not going to fault them on that, so. One thing is, diseases have stages now, so instead of a disease just having, one stage, like you lose a little bit of your one-handed skills, a disease will slowly progress and get worse as the time goes on, making going to a shrine and, restoring yourself a lot more important. But in addition to that, they don't just have, potatoes. I'm gonna take these potatoes. It's not just an issue of, going to a shrine and talking to it to lose your, condition anymore. Now, what they have is you have to pay money to use the shrine. So when you go to the shrine and click on it, it's not just going to give you its benefits. You have to make an offering to the shrine of, I don't know, it's like 100 gold, I think, something like that, and it'll heal you up. It'll restore all diseases and stuff like that, just like it used to. But that's especially early game, when you catch a disease from a wolf, that's not easy to get rid of, and potions of cure disease are going to be more important to carry around with you, especially if you're low on gold. Although honestly, with Skyrim, making gold is not that big of a problem. Hello, welcome to the stream.
Done then? This way.
In case you're wondering why I've got a healing hand or healing spell on right now, it's a this is on master difficulty, so the enemies are not taking much damage and they're dishing out quite a bit. So.
That's the end of that.
Okay.
You fellows haven't gone just in time. These boys seemed a bit upset.
Honestly, I don't know if these things have a good weight to ratio value or not. Alright, let's put on this shield. I'm not going to be using heavy armor, but since I don't have a light shield, this is going to have to do for now. With survival mode, your carry capacity is vastly reduced, so carrying around
hear some odd noises.
Carrying around a heavy armor, it's going to be next to impossible to pull off without, you know, a little finessing. So we're going to be using light armor. We're going to be using minimum weapons. Definitely getting a player house is going to be very important to do as soon as possible. So I have a place to store my extra gear that I'm not using.
Didn't you hear me? I said the keep is under attack.
So when we get out of here, we're going to have to prioritize what we want to keep with us and what we want to discard, because, like I said, carrying capacity is vastly reduced. So.
Sure. All my things.
I was just doing that for experience, honestly. Let's see, that's not the one that has the money in it. That's the one that has the money in it. Oops. Okay, another difference between this and the normal game and the Fallout 4 survival mode, you cannot level up at any point. In the normal game, it's possible for you to hold your level up until you're getting low on health, and then just pop your level up and instantly get shot back to full health again, which is really useful to save yourself in the middle of a sudden ambush. That you can't do that in this mode. So if you want to level up, you have to sleep, just like in the old Elder Scrolls games. Like when you lay down and go to sleep, it allows you access to the level up screen, so you can choose your point and everything like that. Now, of course, you can always save your point just like before and use it whenever you want. But to get access to the point and the stat upgrade, you have to sleep first. Yes. And see, I leveled up here, and since this is before you can activate this, you can't really... Hold on. Because I'm not going to miss a chance to do this. Man, you guys survived that? I'm impressed. Alright, let me take your... Do I need... Yeah, you know, I need those, because those are going to be very important, because the... I'm going to equip those and favorite them. I'm going to unfavorite those. So, the boots are a little bit weaker than the Imperial boots, but the reason you want fur armor is because fur armor has a really good warmth rating, which is incredibly important for this play style. Let me take your arrows. Oh, and a height shield too. Perfect. I can drop this iron shield. What button is the drop? Square. Perfect. Excellent. Now, combat shooting has always been my skill, but since we're started survival mode, you cannot start survival mode until you leave Helgen. I'm going to go ahead and level up. We're going to go ahead and take a point to health, and let's see. Well, defense is pretty important, but so is sneak, so is archery for this player, for this character. Now, I can't justify doing anything else but light armor first. So that's got our defense rating up to 58, which is not great, to be honest. Oh, there's still enemies back here. You guys still haven't finished these guys off? Oh, another major change in survival mode, if you're not familiar with it, is the climate system. There are some areas that are warm and sunny and some areas that are colder, and the longer you stay in a colder area, the more chilled you become. You receive negative benefits from being chilled. I think it's even a point where you take periodic damage. So maintaining a good warmth rating is incredibly important to keep yourself alive. Also, finding a place to warm up, very important. So you can't just run around the world willy-nilly. You've got to kind of plan where you want to go so you can find a place to stop and warm up. One thing I'm going to do, since there's no fast travel, is when I go to a place, I'm going to do as many quests as possible in that area before I move on. Now, I'm not going to be doing Dragon Rising yet. I want to do some... there's a lot of stuff I want to do prior to awakening the dragons. Come on, Havar.
Let's see where this goes.
Go on. Like I said, there's a lot of things I want to do before we awaken the dragons and have to worry about being attacked every 5 feet by enemy dragons. So.
Now going back that way. I guess we're lucky that didn't come down on top of us.
Yep, adventure and chill.
We'd better push on. I'm sure the others will find another way out.
As opposed to adventure and burn from Dragonfire. Hey, how you doing, Sam? Alright, of course, always go down this little side loop over here. There's some money you can grab, which is important, especially since my carry weight has been will be vastly reduced as soon as I turn on survival mode. Hear you there. I'm glad to have a day off, so I decided, since I'm still waiting for Fallout 76, I'm going to stream some Skyrim. So it's been a long time since I streamed Skyrim, and quite frankly, I haven't been keeping up with my streams for the past few weeks, and I really need to get back to Dragon Quest too, and Fallout 4, and archery is truly what I'm best at in this game. I mean, I'm good with sword and board too, but archery is truly where I shine.
What next? Giants.
When I pull the bow out, I usually mean business. How many arrows do I have left? 13, okay. Definitely gonna need to sort out the arrow situation pretty soon.
This looks like the way.
Yeah, I know. The mod list can be extremely difficult to get right in the right order. Yeah, I understand you.
There's a bear just ahead. See her? I'd rather not tangle with her right now. We might be able to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow, and watch where you step. Not the snaking type, huh?
Well, I'm a sneaky type, but I just wanted to hide. And the archery experience, to be honest. Oh, pro tip for anyone doing a anyone doing any playthrough: always grab the Blackbriar Mead right here. It'll get you in good with the Jarl of Falkreath. And if you're doing a heavy armor character, this is your first piece of heavy armor right here, besides a shield, the Iron Helm of the Dragonborn. So you can pick that up, and it'll be your first piece of heavy armor. So, because everything up to that point is light armor. So I think that's how they intended it, was like, okay, so like light armor, light armor, light armor, and then your first piece of heavy armor is the iconic Dragonborn helmet. Which, honestly, I don't know anyone who uses it for a long extended period of time, because, I mean, I use it on my Fallout 4 survival mode character because they added it as part of the Creation Club with the sharp steel sword, and it's a Fora fighting helmet, so it increases my endurance and strength, so. Oh, Crash should have been a cowboy. Okay, so see, I'm already overcumbered from just turning on survival mode. So we're going to drop this axe, which is not a great weight to carry ratio.
Looks like
yeah, I found the mead there a long time ago, and I was trying to remember where I saw the meat at, because I went to Fall Creek and I was trying to do the quest down there first, and he's like, go fetch me a Blackbriar meat, a thing of Blackbriar meat. I'm like, I gotta go all the way to Whiterun to get, or Riverwood to get that? Not Riverwood, Rifted to get that. Oh hey, got a whole bunch of nice arrows, which is really nice. Oh yeah, I forgot I have all these, side quests and stuff from the Creation Club as well, so I got a little bit of extra stuff to sell, so. That's why my carry weight jumped up so high.
If the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
Purchase a map of the horse locations. Oh, that's right. I get the unicorn. Started as swift as an arrow. Find the telekinesis arrow tome. Started. Investigate Mythwatch. Mythwatch is actually a really cool player home. I'll show it off when we get that far. I'm not going to be going out of my way to get there anytime quickly. Alright, so we are going to, for the time being, take the Thief's Stone. So our first order of business is to get to Riverwood, which is going to be our base of operation for a while. And then we're going to take on Imbrashart Mine. Yeah, sorry about all of a sudden quests being updated. Stealer of Souls. Start at Creature of Legend. Find the information about the unicorn. Honestly, I wish they had added some more stuff of the survival mode from Fallout 4 into this. I really would have liked it if they had put in, you know, healing went slower. Yeah, you know, healing slower, no quick save, because, I mean, I can just quick save whenever I want, which completely beats the purpose of, you know, having to find a bed to sleep in to make a save. So, you know, I don't know. I might still self-enforce that rule, but the problem is with that is that anytime I enter a building, it's gonna not auto-save. So that doesn't really feel the same. It's not gonna be the same as with Fallout 4, which I really like how Fallout 4 works with survival mode. If you've never played the official Fallout 4 survival mode that was included with the 1.5 update, I strongly recommend that you go do that immediately. It is a experience that you will not forget in a hurry.
Talking to Sven? Maybe not. Maybe. I would stay away from
Ain't every day we get this. Hadvar. How do you know him?
Oh, he's a friend. He promised he would help.
Glad to help a friend of Hadvar. But you didn't answer my question. How do you know him?
A dragon attacked Helgen and destroyed it. Hadvar and I escaped together.
A dragon? In Helgen? That explains what I saw earlier. flying down the valley from the south. I was hoping I was wrong about what I thought it would.
Oh, I got some fatigue. You are tired and reduces your your total available magicka, representing by a dark region in the magicka bar. Fatigue also decreases how quickly you recover magicka and stamina, and the effectiveness of potions. Oh, I didn't know that part. Sleep in a bed will reduce your fatigue. Sleeping indoors allows for restful sleep, or allows for more restful sleep than sleeping outdoors. So I'm assuming that sleeping outdoors doesn't fully recover you. So.
The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can.
Gonna take the bread, not gonna take the carrots, not gonna take the cheese, gonna take that to sell. That's useful, that's useful. Those are useful. That's minorly useful. Ooh, very nice. I got a good drop there.
Alright,
guess we gotta go do this real quick.
Come on inside.
If you like cries, I could stream survival mode of Fallout 4 too. So you can see it's not as bad as some people make it out to be.
Within reason, of course. What?
Let us be having this. Oh wow, physics objects just stuff everywhere. Ah! I gotta eat something. Hold on a second. Go ahead and start talking. I know stuff just flew all over the place, but sheesh. Fine, I'll stand up. Is that petty soul gem? Man, I am really weighed down. Oh, that's right. Arrows have weight, just like in ammo having weight in Fallout 4. That's fair, because you really do have to plan ahead. It's not something you can just be like, oh, LOL, I'm just gonna run around and do this without any care in the world. No, you gotta have some care in the world. If you don't, you're gonna get your butt kicked. Okay, so real quick, we're gonna go over to the items. Now, like I said, there's a warmth feature in this. Now, take a look. Warmth 7 for the fur gauntlets, 24 for the boots. Now, look at the Imperial Light boots, 13. That's a huge difference. Now, the novice robe's actually really good on the... Actually, all of those robes are really good on the warmth department. That's got 20... That's the same as that. Fur armor is going to be what we need. So we're going to definitely be purchasing some fur armor to get some good warmth going on. Now, it's not going to be the best armor physically. That's why we're going to be playing a stealth archer. Because I'm going to be going for...
You know I was assigned to General Tullius' guard. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
We're going to be going for warmth over defense.
Mercy. A dragon? In Helgen? Why, you could be here at any moment.
I'm sure Riverwood will be alright here. When the Jarl learns what's happened, he's sure to send soldiers. Go on, Hadvar. Let's hear the rest of it.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can. Take what you need, my friend. Within reason, of course. Cross the river and then head north. You'll see it just past the falls. When you get to Whiterun, just keep going up. When you get to the top of the hill, you're at Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's Palace.
Yeah, but we're not going to be worrying about that stuff first. First thing we're going to do, we're going to come over here. We're going to get 8 hours of sleep. Well, no. You know what? We're going to go for 15 hours of sleep because I want the shops to be open when I wake up. But that's why I picked up that salmon steak. That's going to boost me right back to being full. Yeah. Now, if you decide to do Skyrim on survival mode, first thing I do is advise, go to the inns and get yourself some food. Like, I'll show you in just a second, but look at that, 220 food. I am satisfied. So let's take a look at the active effects. So I am warm. Picking locks and picking pockets is 10% easier. You are 10% more resistant to frost when you're warm. I am rested. All skills improve 5% faster. I am satisfied. You are not hungry. I resist disease because I'm a wood elf. I resist fatigue. Oh, I didn't realize that. That's really nice. I'm 25% resistant to fatigue. Oh, that's really nice. Now I'm really glad I chose the Wood Elf. I was just going for something I never played before. I didn't realize the Wood Elf actually had a benefit in survival mode.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
See, that's 5 times its carry weight, but I really don't have them. That's 15 times its carry weight. Do I have the room for that? I can take one of those. What's in the barrel? Potatoes. Take some gold. Man, look at this. Oh, that's cool. I need one of these. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to steal from you. Just go upstairs, little girl. Go back upstairs. I said go back upstairs. I have a 25 sneak. You'd think I would be able to hide from a little girl. I'm sorry, that backpack does 10% bonus damage with bows. I have to get it. Come on. Are you serious right now? Oh, she's down here too. Why do I have fatigue? It says I'm peckish. That doesn't make sense. Careful. Don't make me put a pot over your head, Hadvar. Yeah, you're gonna make me put a basket over your head, aren't you?
It's nice to be back in a friendly spot, huh?
Uh-huh.
Listen, I'm going to lay up here for a while. You can make your own way to Solitude from here. I'd recommend heading to Whiterun, just down the road from here. From there you can take a carriage to Solitude.
Uh-huh, yeah. It's not working. Ah!
Damn Stormcloak rebels.
No, come on, there's too many of you for me to put buckets on all of your heads. Oh, that one's not open. Come on, I just want to steal from the chest. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Make yourself at home.
Oh, I have. Oh, if it suddenly seems like I have the backpack from your chest, it's because I do. It's because... but look, that pushes my damage from my longbow up to 7. But that's okay. We're gonna get a little bit better. We're gonna go sell some of this extra stuff that I don't need, and then we're gonna get ourselves some better equipment.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that. I don't know what you overheard. Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing.
Thanks, man. I'll see you later.
Solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northeast of town. Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town. Show those... Take a look.
Okay. So let's see here. I'm gonna sell those. I'm gonna sell 2 of those. 2 of those. Gonna sell that. Gonna sell that. Honestly, I should sell those too. Sell that. Keep those to break down for enchanting. Okay, I need fur armor. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the tome for oak flesh. The reason for that is I could use a, I'm still peckish. I could use the bonus defense sometimes, so we'll have that as a backup.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Take what you need, my friend. Within reason, of course.
You're not offering to work at the shop yet, are you?
Aye.
Let me go ahead and convert these,
May the gods watch over your battle, friend.
Why are you not working as a shop? What time of day is it? Might as well work on the ground.
That's a decent weapon you've made.
Well, I didn't make it, all I've done is improved it. Alright, are you working as a shop now?
New blade?
Yes, there we go.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Actually, protect myself from the cold. Ooh, that's cool. Minor smithing. Way too expensive. I mean, I could sit there and grind out the wood until I can get it, but no fur armor. Oh, that sucks. That's steel has a rating of 54? Son of a kitten. That's a lot. Okay. So yeah, we'll go ahead and use what leather we have. I will grab a hunting bow though, because it's better than what I have. Any steel arrows? You do have steel arrows, okay. That's, for all 35, it's 210, so we're going to take 25 of these, because I need some money to buy food, too. So. Okay, what do I need to do to improve this hunting bow? I need leather strips, that's easy enough. Just run over here and convert one of my leathers, too. There we go. Now we'll just immediately switch over to the hunting bow. And we'll sell that longbow to get rid of some extra room.
Take a look.
Anything extra? Do not have anything extra. Okay, good. There we go. We are as set up as we can possibly be. Our armor rating is up to 76. Woo! And we got a 18 damage with our hunting bow. It was 8 and 8, so. And I do have these I can use for a little bit of extra damage if necessary. Alright, so let's go take on Embershard Mine. Drop a quick save. I think I'm going to call it quits after taking out Embershard Mine, so. One good thing about this area of Skyrim, if you're not familiar with it, it's considered a warm area, so you don't have to worry about your warmth value yet. I guess they were generous in the starting areas, so that way you wouldn't, just freeze to death. But going towards Bleak Falls Barrows, you start having to worry about the cold. Same with Whiterun. I don't know about Riften or Markarth. I don't know if those areas are considered cold or not.
Never should have come here.
You have fur armor, perfect. Exactly what I was hoping to see. And fur shoes, which are much warmer, but not as good as my fur boots. So definitely going to keep those in the... Did I not take both of the arrows? Oh, another thing I forgot to mention, and this is actually a pretty big one. Health does not regenerate by itself. You cannot wait for your health to regenerate. You have to actively regenerate your health. So that's something that makes it harder too, because you can get health regeneration abilities in Fallout 4 if you know what you're doing, but I don't think you can do that in this game to my knowledge. See, those are 8. Those are as good as my boots, are not even improved. Yeah, we'll switch over to those. That's 34 and 27. For armor. 30, 50, yeah, that's just... That's improved, too, so... Yeah, there we go. Our warmth rating is pretty high, I believe. Yeah, look at that, 103. Oh, I meant to buy some food. Oh, that was a mistake on my part. Definitely want to avoid this trap. Do not trigger this trap if you want to be sneaky. If you don't mind the enemies knowing where you are, well, that's completely up to you. Honestly, I question the logic of me playing this on master difficulty on top of doing survival mode, because, well, I mean, it's master difficulty. I usually play on expert, so it's not a huge difference.
Tell you what, you start running, I'll stab you in the back.
Fur bracers. I'll take those and have a look at those. Okay, and now we're going to just take a little healing magic. Alright, now can I get a sneak shot on the guy over there? 'Cause I think I see him, maybe? No, not really. It's a shame I don't have any rune magic, or I could drop a surprise for them. Surprise! Boom. Now, if I want to, I can make as many iron arrows as I want. I can pick out this pickaxe and mine out the iron. Then I could take the iron, turn them into iron arrows. But iron arrows are pretty junky, so I'm going to be taking steel smithing pretty soon, so I can make steel arrows. Or I could just take whatever arrows I find, too. It's not really a huge deal. This place is actually a reference to the Dungeons & Dragons Acquisitions Incorporated game. Benwyn Bronzebottom mentions that his father had to quit drinking after the Ember Shards bought at the family mine. So it's a little piece of lore for you if no one realized that this has actually got a connection to Dungeons & Dragons. Alright, gonna go ahead and use my sword and shield for this one. Pretty sure there's 2 of them that come at me. Yep.
It's nothing. Is that the best you can do? You won't get the best of me. Go out and try and fight back.
Gonna go ahead and pop a potion. See, now, normally I could heal myself immediately using the level up, but I don't have that option anymore. There we go. Alright, we're gonna fall back over here to this sleeping bag. We're gonna take a quick nap and level up. Gonna sleep for 1 hour. This level up, we're gonna put that straight into and doing this gives us access to Eagle Eye soon and Critical Shot soon, which is really nice because 10% chance of a critical hit that does extra damage. Yeah, we're definitely going to be doing a lot of archery and sneaking and stuff in this. So, and we're back up to full health because of the level up. And only one. Yeah, I don't have enough food to satisfy myself, unfortunately, because I forgot to buy more food before I came here, which was a mistake on my part, but... Alright. It's actually a pretty good weight to value ratio, so we'll take these and sell them. That is okay. Do I have the... Yeah, I have the carry weight for that. So we'll take that back and sell it. That's a terrible weight to value ratio. That's a terrible weight to value ratio. You always want to prioritize higher weight to value ratios because you get more gold based on the capacity of it. It's not really canonical, sort of. It's kind of immersion breaking, but it's really more efficient, which is definitely something in survival mode you can't afford to not be. Ah, he saw me. I have a 20. I don't have any perks and sneak yet, but still. You're a normal bandit. I should be able to sneak past you. Is that a fur armor? Or is that hide armor? Oh, no. It's a considerably less warmth rating, though. I'm not surprised as it covers less of the body. Kind of like that, how the same armor can have different warmth ratings based on... Ooh, studded armor of minor health. That is actually really good. It's not as warm, but that'll definitely keep me alive. And our circlet of minor alchemy. Very good finds. That's terrible. That's terrible. Okay, so currently this is 31 with 54. And this is 31 with 27. Since it's not an issue right now, we'll go ahead and equip this to give myself extra health. My magic could just slowly regenerate. Now, there's one thing, of course, you can do. You can sneak up to these torches and extinguish them. I strongly recommend you do that, because it'll make you harder to detect. Nothing you can do about this wall scone, though. That's just there. Hello. Sneak increases to 22. I just sneak back into the darkness. The enemies will look for me, but they'll lose me because of the darkness. Oh, I missed. Okay. I'm gonna try that again. Glad this isn't also a permadeath challenge. Let me see if I can sneak forward to the next bracket and turn off the torch. Goodbye. Nope, I've been seen.
Get the best of me.
Oops. I didn't equip my sword. Come on. I'm gonna have to take a potion. Gotcha. Okay. And there we go, leveled up again, so next time I sleep I'll be able to boost myself to level 4. A steel sword? That's an iron sword. Take those. And always pick this up for an extra rank of smithing. Smithing to 16. You know, I'm not a doctor, but I'm pretty sure that's not a good angle to be in. Go ahead and grab a quick hour's nap. And level up. We're going to put a point into health. And this one is going to go into making us harder to detect while sneaking. Okay. So, yeah, light armor, sneak, and archer are going to be our 3 key stats for this playthrough. I know it seems kind of like, oh, you're smacking a stealth archer. I'm like, yeah, I kind of am. This is a harder difficulty than I'm used to. It's a harder, it doesn't count as food. I'm calling shenanigans. That's ridiculous. Salt piles are important. You can turn raw meat into food. If you have a cooking spit, which might be a good way to make some food right now if I can find a cooking spit, because there's all these dead animals right here I can just strip the meat off of. Ooh, take the pheasant meat. Pheasant meat's actually pretty good. Oh, I didn't know that was there. Oh, that's perfect. Baked potato. Grilled leeks. Perfect. That's got my hunger down a little bit. Not much, mind you. We're just going to eat straight from the sacks. Not the salt piles. No, we're taking the salt piles. They're important. Just eat the cabbages. All of this. Right, and I think we're pretty much finished here, except for taking whatever's off this person. But you've got... Oh, I could have gotten a free hunting bow here? Oh, that sucks. You've got to admit, dropping this person like this, that was awesome. Right, we'll head back to Riverwood, sell what we have, and then it's back to adventuring as we gather up the stuff in the area. And then I don't know if there's any quest in Riverwood other than the Golden Claw. Well, there's the one for the love letter. Honestly, I don't know how I want to resolve that. Do I want to help the guy who's the potential companion, or do I want to help the other guy? You know what? I've never helped the other guy, so we'll help the other guy and see what that's like. Because I've always helped the guy, the archer guy. And he's a fellow wood elf, so, I mean, I should probably help him out. But you know what? I say screw that. Let's jump on back down here, and we are back in Riverwood. And since we're back in town, you know, I think I'll take off my... bow, unequip my sword, unequip... My bow wasn't equipped. I'm going to equip the helmet, and we'll unequip the arrows too. There we go. So it's just like a normal traveler just walking into town. I do kind of like to roleplay like that, so I'll help when you're popping in the forge.
Take what you need, my friend. Within reach, looking to protect yourself or deal some damage.
Okay, weapons. I'm gonna sell the steel battle axe. These extra iron swords. Fur armor, fur armor. Oh wait, hold on. Those were actually better than what I'm wearing on my arms right now. Ag! So we'll sell those and we'll buy those back. That was a waste. That was wasteful. I gotta be more careful about stuff like that. And we will sell you because I have no use for you anymore. I can't improve this because it's magic, so that's gonna suck. But we'll keep this just in case, because I can improve that further if necessary. Okay, we'll buy one piece of leather from you so I can improve this, the bracers. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and buy a steel sword. Yeah, that's a good investment. I don't even need to buy a steel ingot. What am I doing? Go ahead and sell you this iron sword. It cost me 100 and I'm getting it for 14. I really need to put some points into barter.
Hobbs isn't too friendly with strangers, but you seem alright. My father is Alvor, the blacksmith.
I should probably also do that as well.
Whatever you need. The finest weapons and armor. Until next time.
Someday, I'm going to forge my own sword.
Okay. Oh, speaking of, I should probably go ahead and throw that on. That way I can throw that up if necessary for some extra defense. Alright, what's my carry capacity like now? 80 of 230. Okay. Hey, Joe. How are you doing?
We got rooms and food. Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
That's exactly what I came for. Look at this. 220 hunger. Apple pie, 15 gold. Argonian blood wine. Ooh, you got some fancy stuff there. My feet, 15 gold. 380. I have only died 0 times. Leg of goat, 12 gold. Like, look at this. Look how cheap these things are, and look how much hunger they recover. Like, carrying this stuff is, like, super easy.
Hard not
and
to.
salmon steak is, like, super easy to get, and you can just walk up to any cooking area and just cook up salmon steak. As long as you have salt and you have, salmon.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all.
Hey, Drag, how are you? Besides sleepy. Gonna eat some cooked beef, and now I'm completely satisfied. I'm well fed, actually. Very nice. Now, I will say, the hunger is incredibly unrealistic in this survival mode. I feel like you just get hungry way too quickly. And I don't think it's because you have to eat every 6 hours and like in-game hours, which is quite a bit of time playing. But in this, it feels like your hunger bar just resets so quickly. It's like you don't even have time to enjoy it. Oh, sorry, Drag.
You're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Are you got a cold or just allergies or? Okay, we're gonna look at that. And I still have 6 salt piles to go. I can make poisoned apples? Why would you make poisoned apples? What's the point of that? Weather shift always makes your nose run. Still sorry to hear that though, Drag. Hope you feel better. I should let you guys know, since you're just joining the stream, this is a survival mode playthrough of Skyrim on master difficulty. I'm playing as a wood elf named Kismel, and yeah, I named her after the SAO character, Joe. How does that work exactly? I think the game just crashed. Because would it be Skyrim if it doesn't crash? Well, it's a good thing that they still have quick saves enabled for Skyrim, or otherwise I'd be all the way back in Embershard Mine right now. Oh, I know it's a Sleeping Beauty reference, but the character, like the witch that poisoned Sleeping Beauty, she didn't marry Sleeping Beauty after she poisoned Sleeping Beauty. Actually, you're thinking Snow White. The poisoned apple wasn't in Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty poked her finger on a spinning wheel. Okay, hold on a second. We're going to have to reset this. Sorry guys, it'll be just a moment here. Skyrim decided it was going to bug out on us. After an hour and 23 minutes of playing too, it just